Right now at 6, Milwaukee is getting prepared for the first Republican presidential debate next week. We'll have a look at what's in store. And Ride Across Wisconsin, a major yearly fundraiser, is back, inviting cyclists to go from La Crosse all the way to Milwaukee.
Watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Ken Kozarowski. West Nile in Wisconsin. The Department of Health Services confirms the state now has a human case. Officials say the resident lives in Dane County. Now, the state has also confirmed cases in 3 horses in Dunn and Clark counties. Scientists say it's a reminder to do our best to prevent mosquito bites, which is how West Nile spreads. Now, most people don't get sick if they contract it, but some cases do include harsher symptoms. Preparations are well underway as thousands will descend on Milwaukee for next week's GOP presidential debate. The Milwaukee Host Committee has been working with organizers to ensure the big event and many other activities happening the same day run smoothly. Emily Fannin has more.
It's a lot. All of this work is a lot, but it's going to have a huge payoff for the city, for the Badger State.
The countdown is on as organizers gear up for the GOP presidential debate on Wednesday. So far, 8 candidates have qualified to participate on the debate stage at Pfizer Forum, and that number could change. Former President Donald Trump, who's facing charges for 4 criminal investigations, has signaled he won't attend, citing his lead in the polls. And whether Trump shows or not, organizers say the debate will go on.
What I'm hearing is that whoever it is, people are genuinely excited because it's a way to see democracy in action, and it's a way for people around the country and around the world to see exactly what Wisconsin is and what we bring to the table.
Allison Prange, a top staffer on the Milwaukee Host Committee, says to expect more than 7,000 visitors next week. Not only will the debate draw in thousands, delegates will also be arriving for their first summer planning meeting ahead of the 2024 Republican National Convention.
It's a first taste that people are going to get that haven't been here before, and a first taste that they will have of what we offer.
In anticipation of the large crowd, CBS 58 has learned Milwaukee Area Technical College will close its downtown campus on Wednesday due to the debate taking place across the street at Pfizer. A notice was sent to students this week alerting them classes may be held online if possible.
Back in the Coulee region, La Crosse's Habitat for Humanity has finished another home. The nonprofit hosted a dedication ceremony today. The entire community was invited to see the transformation made to the house from the 1940s on La Crosse's south side. And of course, it gave Stephanie Whitman and her 2 sons a chance to see things firsthand. For Stephanie, it is a surreal moment.
This has been an ultimate goal. You know, there's little girls that have dreams of growing up and getting married and having the wedding. So mine's always been growing up and getting my own home.
Stephanie says she put in 350 hours of sweat equity and participated in classes to qualify for the opportunity. If you'd like more information on Habitat projects in the area, we've got more information on our platforms. The Ride Across Wisconsin is back in La Crosse. It is the Wisconsin Bike Fed's largest fundraiser of the year, encouraging cyclists to ride from La Crosse to Milwaukee. This year has a new twist. Riders can choose between riding entirely on paved surfaces or mix it up with the trail riding and paved surfaces. This will give riders a chance to see iconic Wisconsin attractions, including the Elroy Sparta Trail Tunnels, Wisconsin Dells, Merrimack Ferry, and a new finish line at American Family Field's Tailgate House. One organizer says starting the ride in La Crosse gives riders multiple good options to choose from.
Started in La Crosse multiple times. This year is La Crosse to Milwaukee, but there are different options. You can go from La Crosse to the Wisconsin Dells, or you can go all the way to Milwaukee. You can do it in 1 day, you can do it in 2 days.
News 8 Now caught up with one biker who said this is his 6th ride across Wisconsin. He says it's a great opportunity to see what the state has to offer.
If you take the gravel section, you're going on the Elroy Sparta, so you're going through 3 tunnels, and they light the tunnels with candle bags, so it's a really cool effect.
Riders start their journey bright and early tomorrow morning, taking off from the La Crosse Center for the 235-mile trek to Milwaukee. Out of the 800 people that signed up, 260 are planning to make it in 1 day. In order to do that, they're going to need a pace of 20 miles an hour.
Well, it sure was an absolute gorgeous day today all across the Coulee region with high temperatures into the upper 70s to low 80s, and we saw lots of sunshine to go along with it today as well. Let's talk about your zone forecast, though, for tonight. We're going to be looking at lows dropping into the 60s, maybe a few passing clouds, but other than that, you can see there on your screen it will be a low of 64 tonight in West Salem and 64 in both Onalaska and La Crosse as well. Meanwhile, further south into Viroqua, you're at 61, 64 tonight in Lansing, and 62 in Soldiers Grove. Moving back north into the central zones, we're looking at lows tonight in low 60s. It'll be 60 in Melrose, but 65 in Trempealeau, 62 in Whitehall. Chippewa Valley, we're looking at lows tonight into the low to mid 60s with 65 in Eau Claire here for tonight. So let's talk about your 8 to 8 forecast. Going from the 70s here early this evening into the mid to upper 60s as we head into overnight tonight with just mainly clear skies for us to work with. Now stay tuned. We'll have a check on your full weather forecast in a few minutes. Back to you.
Thanks, Derek. It is time for the wildest weekend of the year. Wild West Days is this weekend in Viroqua. It's a celebration of the 1880s. Organizers launched the idea in 1996, and it's become a staple ever since. Festivities began this evening at 5:30 with the historic horse pull, but there's everything from hog wrestling to mutton busting this weekend. And this year, they're also adding a few new options.
The K9 unit here this year, we have various new games for kids. It's a family fun-oriented event.
There'll also be a rodeo, costume contest, and parade. There'll also be food, live music, coach rides, and some Native American dance performances. The fest grounds will open tomorrow morning at 10. We've got more details on News8000.com and our News 8000 app. And tonight, of course, Friday night football returns as teams across the state.
Yeah, Ken, the seats are still filling up here at West Salem. In just under an hour, they'll be full. The atmosphere will be crazy, and the energy will be turned up a notch. You really couldn't ask for a better night here at West Salem High School, and you couldn't ask for a better game as the Panthers are hosting the Onalaska Hilltoppers in a rematch of last year's Division III semifinal. Now, West Salem got the win last year to advance to Madison, but earlier in the year in the season opener, it was Onalaska who came out on top. So every time these two teams step out on the field, we're getting a great game, and that's what we're hoping for tonight. Coming up in a few minutes, I'll have a live interview with Onalaska head coach Tom Yashinsky. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. And then we'll have the highlights of this game and a lot more games later tonight at 10. So stay tuned with us, and then we'll have some great highlights coming up. Ken?
Over 10. Thanks very much, bud. With new changes to alcohol laws coming up after the break, we'll take a look at how the popular wedding barns are not so thrilled.
Ashley's Labor Day sale is your last chance to save big on summer's top styles with 0% interest for 60 months. Shop Labor Day Hot Buys, all just $5.98 each. And featured finds starting at only $17 per month or $9.99.99. Only at Ashley.
Culligan Water takes pride in being your local water experts. We live here, work here, and dedicate our lives to improving our area's water. We deliver the world's best water treatment and the industry's best service to you. Culligan Water, your local water experts.
Right now, at Blaine's Farm and Fleet, all jeans are on sale. Whether for fit, function, or fashion, we have unbeatable deals on your favorite brands for the whole family. Like these special buy men's Dickies Tough Max jeans, just $23.99. All men's and women's Ariat jeans are 15% off when you buy 2 pairs. And kids' silver jeans are sale priced at $19.99. Plus, while you're in for jeans, save on Rust-Oleum Painter's Touch 2X spray paint, just $4.99 a can.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
With most value menus, more cheese means spending more cheddar. But Taco John's Valuest menu isn't most value menus. Now get our Nacho Crunch Burrito with chicken for just $3. Or get it with beef for just $2. Only on the Valuest menu at Taco John's.
The new 2023 GMC Sierra AT4X is equipped to conquer the great outdoors. Or the great indoors. Welcome to the peak of premium off-roading. Or get 0.9% APR from 2023 Sierra Denali 5.3-liter V8 light-duty models. Plus, get $2,500 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Visit your best choice GMC dealer today. Ashley's Labor Day mattress celebration is going on now. Right now, you can save $1,000 on select mattresses. Plus, get 0% interest for 60 months on in-store mattress purchases. Visit your local Ashley store for better sleep and savings. Only at Ashley.
A new bill that would overhaul Wisconsin's alcohol regulations got its final hearing. Part of the bill would also make changes for some wedding venues. As political reporter Will Keneally explains, it has some venue owners concerned.
When we opened in 2005, our mission was to educate school children about farm animals.
But with field trip funds drying up during the 2008 recession, Mulberry Lakes Farm needed to diversify.
And barn weddings was the answer to bring that much needed revenue in.
Farm owner Bonnie Keys says the changes this bill would implement would make it harder for her business to continue. Right now, wedding barns in Wisconsin do not need a liquor license, but under the bill up today, in most cases, they would need a license.
Under current law, you need a liquor license in Wisconsin in 2 instances: if you sell alcohol or if you consume it in a public place. So these barns don't sell alcohol and they're not considered a public place, so if you consume alcohol there, you don't need a permit. Yeah, so these would be privately owned places that host private events. For the first time, would be considered a public place under the liquor laws and required to get a permit.
That, however, could mean dealing with specific zoning laws in a barn's municipality. In some other cases, a wedding barn could get a non-alcohol permit under this bill, but that would create its own limitations.
This limits us to 6 events a year. With such a cut in revenue, it will have a great impact on our ability to keep our educational petting farm open and to continue school field trips.
The bill is currently working its way through committee, and advocates are asking for some changes before it hits the floor.
Please draft an amendment to eliminate the restrictions of 6 events a year, 1 a month, and to include the ability of our wedding couples to serve their guests the traditional Wisconsin old-fashioned.
Switching gears to Hawaii now, Hormel Foods says it is sending 5 truckloads of Spam to Hawaii to help with the relief efforts. The company says Hawaiians buy more of the preserved meat than any other people in any states. They purchase about 7 million cans each year. Now, of course, as Maui recovers from those wildfires, Hormel is sending the food for free.
We hear that Spam is this cultural comfort food. We know that one of the best ways we can show love and support is through food. And we know that they find this comfort and support with the Spam brand, which is why it made total sense for us to be sending them product.
Hormel is also sending cash donations to Maui. Between that and the Spam, it's estimated the contribution is worth about $1 million. Still ahead, the summer of smoke. Another round of Canadian wildfires continue a long summer trend of rough air quality reaching our own backyard.
Dr. Mehta knows pain.
Oftentimes, I see patients with pain in their knees, their hips, their back, and it's actually coming from their feet.
Her suggestion?
It's as easy as going into a Good Feet store.
Come in for your free arch support fitting.
America, it's time to gear up and get out there in a new Ford vehicle. And it all starts at your local Ford dealer during the Discover Summer Sales Event. Choose from a great selection of trucks and SUVs equipped with the tech and comfort you need to discover your best summer ever. With a large inventory in stock, now is the best time to trade in, trade up, and discover summer with Ford. Now get 3.9% financing for 60 months plus $3,500 in total savings on Ford F-150 XLT Super Crew. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Whatever you were thinking, think bigger. It's the King Furniture Labor Day sale. Bigger selection and bigger discounts. Get up to 60% off the biggest names in furniture and 0% financing. Whoa, now that's big. Shop our huge inventory of in-stock furniture and have it in your home quick with free delivery. You won't want to miss this. It's the Labor Day sale going on now at King Furniture.
Hello. Yes, this is Nicolay Law. Well, no, I'm not actually, but I'm familiar with his work.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. If they want the real Nicolay, they should get the real Nicolay. Thank you. Russell Nicolay here. Yeah, we can help you.
In a world full of choices, make sure you get the real Nicolay.
Do you have a trash can here? That's all right, maybe we'll get you one. Let's get you a Trav.
Save big on all of your favorite models during the Make This the Summer event at Chrysler Winona. $7,000 off a new 23 Jeep Cherokee dealer demo with heated leather, remote start, Apple CarPlay, and adaptive cruise control. Or go bigger with a well-equipped Jeep Grand Cherokee up to $6,500 off MSRP. If you need to do some heavy lifting, new Ram Heavy Duties are also up to $6,500 off MSRP. With over 80 new vehicles in stock, come see us today at Chrysler Winona, downtown Winona.
To win multiple NASCAR championships, you gotta have the best support, including my arch support specialist at the Good Feet store.
How's that back and knee pain doing?
It's all gone. Yeah, my balance is better.
See how we can help you too with a free fitting.
At the Good Feet store.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
The air quality alerts have seemed almost constant this summer, and they continue as Canada fights a record number of wildfires, and that residual smoke then travels south stateside. That smoke has Canadian health officials concerned about some long-term effects.
Goes beyond just a little bit of, you smell smoke in the air and it's a little bit hazy. It's like, no, it affects our everyday lives.
New data and research from Canadian health officials confirm the wildfire smoke is more than just annoying, it's alarming. Jeff Amy is an air quality specialist at Canada's Ministry of Health.
We know it's dangerous. We are starting to draw all kinds of health associations between fine particulate matter and health outcomes such as the ones you would think about, cardiovascular issues, but there's an association that we're seeing with diabetes. There's an association that we're seeing with low birth weight.
In the U.S., air quality is measured by what's called the AQI, the Air Quality Index. It's a number between 0 and 500. The higher the number, the more smoke particles or other pollutants like ozone in the air. AQI is broken into 6 categories, reflecting the different levels of health concerns. When AQI exceeds 100, the air pollution is considered unhealthy for sensitive groups. If the AQI reaches 200, the air pollution threatens everyone. In 2022, the Minnesota Pollution Control Agency, or MPCA, counted 259 days in green. That's nearly 9 months of the year, and just one day, the AQI exceeded 100. This summer, in just 6 months, we've already recorded 30 days in orange and 10 days in red. In Winnipeg, Manitoba, Jonah Kaplan.
Well, it sure was a beautiful day to end the work week here on this Friday as we saw those high temperatures into the upper 70s and low 80s. Here's what it looks like tonight for you in La Crosse County. Just a few passing evening clouds with lows mainly into the 60s. It will be 64 in West Salem, 62 tonight in Middle Ridge, and in Minduro, you're looking at a low tonight of 63. As we head south, we're looking at 62 in Soldiers Grove, 62 as well tonight in Steuben. It'll be 65 in Stoddard and 64 degrees tonight in Lansing. Meanwhile, if you're in Westby, you're looking at a low of 61. Hillsboro at 60 degrees. And as we head into our central zones tonight, again, low to mid 60s here with 65 in Trempealeau, 64 tonight in La Crosse. If you're further east into Jackson and also into Monroe counties, you're looking at lows mainly into the upper 50s. 61 though in Osseo. As we head into the northern zones in the Chippewa Valley, lows in the low 60s, upper 50s here, portions of Clark County, but then the low to mid 60s can be set here further towards the west for you around the Chippewa and also towards Eau Claire area. For tonight, 64, partly cloudy and a bit seasonable south winds at 10 to 15 miles an hour overall. For the day tomorrow, this is when we're going to start to really heat up our temperatures. In fact, 91 will be our high tomorrow, mostly sunny and just downright hot. We're talking about south winds at around 10 to 20 miles an hour, and really the low 90s can be set all across much of La Crosse County as well, and in fact across the Coulee region, because as you head south, you're still looking at those highs into the upper 80s to low 90s with 92 degrees in Lansing. Heading into our central zones tomorrow, 92 in Melrose, 92 tomorrow afternoon in Sparta, 93 degrees in Trempealeau. And as you head into the Chippewa Valley, we're still dealing with some pretty hot temperatures, at least into the upper 80s the further north you are. But towards the Chippewa Falls and also up towards the Eau Claire area tomorrow afternoon, you're looking at those highs into the low 90s under mostly sunny skies. Still want to mention air quality alerts are in effect for Wisconsin and also for portions of our Minnesota counties. So if you fall into that sensitive group category, make sure to limit yourself outside, spend more time inside, and try to take frequent breaks if you're going to be out and about, if you're exposed to some of that bad air quality that we're going to be experiencing here. Now, as we head into SkyTracker, tonight looks quiet, and the same can be said here as we head into tomorrow morning. Just a few passing clouds heading into the day tomorrow. We're going to be watching this cold front move through, but I hate to burst your bubble on this. It's not going to really cool us down by any means. This is a very weak frontal boundary that's going to be moving through here this weekend. Just looking at a few passing clouds as we head into the day on Sunday. So we talked about the very hot temperatures. We're watching this upper level high pressure system developing across the south central plains. It's important for us because it's going to move in our general direction as we head into this weekend, and that is going to help fuel our temperatures to make things very hot around here as we head into not only this weekend but also into next week. In fact, check out these highs as we head into this weekend, low 90s and even to mid to upper 90s as we head into the middle of the week.
Coming up next in sports, we have the Friday Night Frenzy pregame show. Our own Kate Overton is live in West Salem ahead of their big Week 1 matchup with Onalaska.
Join Lacrosse's #1 remodeler. Good pay and benefits. No weekends. $2,000 sign-on bonus. Work with the best. The Ford Store Home Improvements. Apply online or in person.
Our phones keep us constantly connected.
Please switch to airplane mode.
But what if they helped us actually connect?
What would I give?
Introducing US Mode. Set your phone for human connection at US Cellular.
Update your roof and get 11% off everything at Menards. Your roof is the first line of defense for protecting your home. And Owens Corning shingles are the #1 most trusted brand by contractors. Choose from over 50 styles and get ultimate protection with a limited lifetime warranty and up to 130-mile-per-hour wind warranty. Save on your entire roofing project and get 11% off all Owens Corning shingles right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
This summer, happiness is a new Chevy. You can go farther, tow more, and bring along everyone you love. Your road to happiness begins in a new Chevy. Get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab LT TurboMax pickups, or current Chevy owners get $6,600 total cash allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Visit HometownChevy.com.
I'm going to say something I want you to think about. Wealthy people ask, how much? People who struggle with their money ask, how much a month? If you're borrowing for everything you purchase, you're buying everything on time, this can lead to a life of financial mediocrity. I think you deserve much better than that. If you'd like to learn more, give me a call at Firefighters Credit Union.
Everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
Okay guys, we're all here because US Cellular has an incredible deal. Right now you can get 4 lines with unlimited data for just $90 total. On top of that, you also get 4 free phones.
4 free phones.
US Cellular, built for us.
First ever Friday Night Frenzy pregame show. I'm Kate Overton. Now my partner in crime, Rob Schiff, not here this week, but no worries, he'll be back for week 2. I love all sports, but football in the fall, it can't be beat. The atmosphere, the energy, it's all great, and that is certainly the case here at West Salem as the Panthers have a big game against the Onalaska Hilltoppers in a rematch of last year's Division III state semifinals. Now I'm joined now by Onalaska head coach Tom Yashinsky. Now Tom, I'm sure you've been looking forward to this night for a while. Just how great does it feel to be back on the football field?
It's good to finally be under the lights, or at the game time. It's been a long week, a lot of nerves, I think, just getting ready for that first one. So I think we're all happy that we're 35 minutes away from kickoff.
So now I talked with you a few weeks ago. You talked about how you guys put last year in the past, but you guys did have a great season last year. I'm sure there's something you learned or something you're taking away from that progress. Is there anything at all?
I think it's just stay focused on what we have to do one week at a time, and not get too caught up in everything that is to come, and make sure our focus is where we are tonight.
Awesome. Now, this matchup against West Salem, I don't know if you guys consider it a rivalry, but with how competitive the schools have been in all sports, especially on the football field, it feels like a bigger game. Is that the case for you guys in the team?
Absolutely. It's definitely a rivalry, and it's a pretty big game. I mean, it's one I think you circle every year, and you know it's going to be a close one because it always is.
Awesome. Well, best of luck tonight, Coach. Thank you so much for your time, and go get them. This isn't the only game we'll have tonight. We'll obviously have highlights of this game coming up at 10, but then we'll also have Eau Claire Memorial and Logan, Aquinas down at Prairie du Chien, Blair Taylor and Luther. Those 4 games are all on the slate. It's going to be fun. The first Friday night frenzy of the season tonight at 10. So be there for it and don't miss out. That's all I've got. Ken, back to you.
See the stories you missed or watch them again on our YouTube page. Or find us at news8000.com.
With Bygoff & Rohde, you don't just get a lawyer. You get the experience and power of our entire team of lawyers, paralegals, legal assistants, and researchers. Bygoff & Rohde, your personal injury law firm for over 50 years.
Set summer in motion with the most adventurous Honda vehicles yet. Like the Pilot and Passport Trail Sport and the Ridgeline. Built for better off-road performance and engineered for more adventure. This summer, create your own adventures with Honda, the most awarded brand in car and driver 10 best history. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
It's the final weekend to save now during the Smith Brothers factory authorized sale at Drury's in Fountain. Exciting designs, stunning fabrics, and the best prices of the year right now at Drury's. You'll save on everything Smith Brothers makes. The latest sofa styles, sectionals to fit any room, and the finest in genuine leather, all featuring a lifetime warranty on solid maple frames, sturdy steel springs, and luxurious cushions. Plus, there's even 24-month financing available. Sale ends Monday at 8 at Drury's in Fountain.
When the insurance company sees Bygoff & Rohde on the other side, they know they're in for a fight. It's your life, but it's our fight. And they know that if they're not being fair with us, they will find themselves in court, and that's how Bygoff & Rohde gets results for its clients.
Woo. It's a weird word. It's not even much of a word. It looks funny, it sounds funny, but on Friday night, woo becomes your battle cry, your victory shout, your celebration. Those 3 letters become the singular word that signifies everything you love about Friday Night Frenzy.
Friday Night Frenzy, Friday at 10 on News 8.
Get your woo ready.
There's definitely times when appropriate to have a little fun here on News 8. Well, I should apologize to Bill Grawl, who's standing off camera right now, not rubbing it in, and no way he's coming. No, not gonna rub it in, not at all.
How you doing? Nice.
Yeah, and I think the viewers like that. It showcases our authenticity as people. Because at the end of the day, that's who we are. I mean, it's not gonna be a 4-game sweep, though. We're gonna rebound tomorrow. You can book it.
Well, get ready. We're entering this heat wave starting this week, and high temperatures will be in the low 90s. Heading into next week, for the majority of next week, rather, things look pretty hot as well. Low to mid 90s there, especially Tuesday and Wednesday being the hottest, between 95 to 98 degrees respectively. So make sure to drink plenty of fluids and take frequent breaks if you have any outdoor plans coming up over the next several days.
And I'm betting a lot of you have outdoor plans tonight to take in some of the Friday night football. I will actually be at Logan for their opener, so if you see me, be sure to say hello. I got the camera down here ready to go. I'm ready to jet out of here for the 7 o'clock kickoff. Thanks to everybody watching tonight at 6. We appreciate the time. Be sure to tune in at 10 for our first Friday Night Frenzy. We'll see you then.